Trying to hurry up and catch this good light before it start getting dark and raining and shit. What's good, y'all? What's the deal? It's your boy Sean, you feel me? Here with a Q&A, you know? Got some little questions that people want me to answer, you know? So they could learn more about me, so y'all can learn more about me, let me say that. First, I'm gonna start off with saying, you know, I go by Sean, you know, everybody know that. But for those who don't know, now you know. 24, I'm an Aries, you feel me? Aries gang, April 16th, you know. I'll be 25 this year, growing up. Started T August 8th, 2017. So this year I will be 2 years on T. So let's just jump right into it. First question. I wrote it down, so you know, excuse me. Will you have to take hormones for the rest of your life? Yes. You never stop transitioning. You never stop transitioning. I will be taking testosterone for the rest of my life. What side effects do you have from the shots? The only side effects I have, I'm losing my goddamn hair. I feel like everybody else don't see it, but I know how much it is, even though it's laid down. But I feel like I'm gonna start losing hair. I guess it's genetics. My dad lost his hair, so you know, most of my family members lost their hair. So if I lose it, I don't mind going bald. My girl don't want me to go bald, so she said, "You're too young to be going bald." But you know, if my beard come in, I wouldn't mind going bald. You know, on some old school Rick Ross shit. Hopefully, I get a full beard. You never know. But the regular side effects, you know, the voice drop, the facial hair, the acne, you start growing hair everywhere, you lose the breast tissue in your chest. Just everything just start getting manly, I guess, you know. How do you feel now compared to then? How do I feel now? I feel more, how do I feel now? I feel the same. I didn't feel no type of way before, I guess. I don't feel like any different, I don't think. More happy, you know, more like myself. When I look in the mirror, I feel more like, okay, this is me now. I feel more, you know, more myself. What I've been waiting for all this time, all these years. So yeah, I feel better. I feel more happier. What was the hardest part of transitioning? Oh man, the hardest part of transitioning was getting my family on board. I think that would be the hardest part about transitioning. The pronouns, you know, getting them to understand my decision on wanting to transition and, you know, become the man that I'm becoming. And, you know, not saying that they don't accept me or anything like that, but just, you know, him, he, his, you know, stuff like that. And call me by the name that I prefer now. It was a little rocky at first, but now it's like, you know, they're starting to catch on, and you know, it's, you know, I know it'll take time, you know, from them calling me what they used to call me to now being a man and being Sean and, you know, stuff like that. I give it time, but don't wait too long. Can't wait too long. What has been the best part of your journey so far? The best part of my journey so far, the physical changes. I'll say the physical changes. Not just facial hair and stuff like that. Even though in the beginning I was all like, man, when am I gonna get facial hair? When am I gonna get a beard, a mustache? When is my voice gonna drop? But now it's like I'm actually being seen as the person that I've been waiting to be seen as far as being a man, I love when people approach me and they say, sir, or, he and, his and stuff like that. People that don't know me, and even better when people that do know me, as far as family and friends, when they approach me as anything male, it's lovely, I really appreciate that. So, when did you know you wanted to be a man? And have you ever been with one? Okay, I'm gonna start with this. I have never, ever, don't plan on being with a man. I know what I like. I love women, I've never been with a man before. I still have my virginity. And I'm gonna die with my virginity. When did I know I wanted to be a man? Before I transitioned, I knew that I wanted to be a man. A boy, let me say that. I knew I wanted to be a boy because this is when I was younger. So, that's when I became, obviously, lesbian before the transition around 13. And, I know I liked the girls and, I wanted to be, I guess, a stud, as, everyone calls it. That's what it's known as. When did I know I wanted to be a man? When I actually did research, when I wasn't that happy with the person that I was before being a stud. I wanted more. I wanted, to be seen as a man and, looked at as a man. So I wasn't comfortable with her and she and everything else. Even though I looked happy, I wasn't as happy as I am now as being a man, So, what was your family's reaction when you came out, and how is it now? When I came out as trans, I believe the first person that knew was my mom, which is my biggest supporter. She loves me no matter what. So I knew that it wasn't gonna be a problem with me coming out as trans to her. Now, for the rest of my family, I didn't know how they were gonna take it, even though they loved me before, before my transition. They didn't have a problem with it, but it took some getting used to. And I guess now that I take it a step further, as some of my family would say, they have to adapt to it, get used to it. Now me being a man, as far as me being a stud. My auntie told me that if I'm gonna transition, go all the way with it. Anything that I do, go all the way with it. So I feel like, so that brings me to this question. Am I getting bottom surgery and top surgery? Yes, I'm getting top surgery pretty soon, actually. I've already went to therapy and, did everything, got the letter for my insurance. I'm just waiting on a call back to tell me that it's approved, and then I will have top surgery either by the end of this year or the beginning of next year, you know, so it's pretty soon. But as far as bottom surgery, I do plan on getting bottom surgery, but I don't know how soon, you know, once it gets better, like, you know, the surgery process, or, you know, the way that it's used, I would think about getting bottom surgery pretty soon. Are you comfortable using the men's restroom? How long did it take to get comfortable? Actually, yes, I'm very comfortable using the men's restroom. I actually was using the men's restroom pre-T, which means before testosterone. I would go to the men's restroom because at first, I'm not gonna lie, at first I wasn't comfortable before transitioning. I used to go to the bathroom, the men's restroom, because when I used the female's restroom, it was like you get looked at crazy, and, you know, people. I know one time I actually, a lady told me like, "Oh, you're in the wrong restroom," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm not. You know, this is the right restroom." So, but now I'm comfortable using the men's restroom. I don't get looked at sideways. You know, it's actually like, you know, this is the right restroom that I'm supposed to be in. So yes, I'm comfortable using the men's restroom. Being comfortable will continue to be comfortable, you know? How long did it take to see changes? It took pretty long. I guess I was expecting my transition to be like everybody else's, even though you never base your transition off of somebody else's transition. I had to learn that. I used to look at guys and be like, man, like, how long is it gonna take for me to get a beard? How long is it gonna take for my voice to drop? How long is it gonna take for this and that? Like, but I had to learn from, you know, from experience, you know, don't base your transition off of someone else's. So it took about probably 5 months for me to start seeing changes. I started getting a little mustache, even though I really don't have much, but this is better than before. Actually, before I grew facial hair, I used to put mascara on my mustache to make it look darker because I was so much in a rush. I wanted to look on the outside how I felt on the inside. So I used to put mascara on my beard and my sideburns and my mustache, just so I can actually feel, you know, more mannish, like, you know. So yeah, I think that's all the questions that I have on that. Yeah, so I will be putting more videos up for you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell, share, comment, whatever, you know. I just appreciate you guys coming to my channel, showing love and support. Yeah, you know, follow me on my journey. Continue to follow me on my journey. And I will show love to you guys if you show love to me. And even if you don't show love, I'll still be here. I'm still gonna be the same Sean. I'm still gonna be that guy, you know? So I love you guys, and I appreciate the support, you know? Just continue to show me love. Thanks. Peace.